Namaste. Jai Shri Narayan. We are here on behalf of SV Lotus Temple to announce the grand opening ceremony of the temple between July 7th and July 11th. We have Balaji Ramanujam with us here today to give us more details on what to expect and what the puja schedule is going to be like. Hi Balaji, how are you?
Good, Sarita. So it's going to be a 5-day event, a very grand event in the sense that TTD authorities from Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam are going to be here to officiate the 5-day traditional event, which means it's called a Prana Pratishtha ceremony leading up to what they call as Kumbhabhisheka, where they rise on top of the tower and consecrate the tower to bring in all the powers, divine powers that are needed to complete the installation of this temple. So it's going to be a very authentic and beautiful event, all 5 days in the morning from 8 a.m. to 12, and then again in the evening from 4 through 10. So it will happen every single day for 5 days. And we'll conclude on the 11th with a grand opening of the main shrine itself of Lord Venkateshwara. So.
Can you just give us an outline of each different puja, like the major puja for the 5 days?
Sure. So what they call as adivasams, so they put the idols through different vasams, or they say jaladivasam, dhanyadivasam. So what those mean is they put them through a can of grains and water, and so they bring life in different forms so that they're all here to bless us in different forms. So all of that would get subsumed into this one single entity called the Lord, Lord Venkateshwara. So
good. And I also remember seeing on the flyer TTD. Can you tell us more about what the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam's role is going to be in the
Absolutely. Ceremony? So what's been fantastic about this is one of the first, I think, where Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam folks are going to be here to support us. The priests are going to come down to help us, consecrate this place. So I don't remember any other temple having had this luxury of having TTD folks support this, and the very model of this temple is based off of the Lord there, and everything that is created here is indeed inspired by Tirumala Tirupati. So
that's great. And what about the idol of Sri Venkateshwara, Tirupati Balaji himself? Is there going to be an idol? And I've heard that it's going to be a huge, beautiful idol coming all the way from India. Can you tell us more about it?
So again, the intent is to replicate the power and the look and feel of Lord Venkateshwara from Tirumala. So the styling, the carving, everything is very authentic and has been sanctified by many acharyas and priests, and so they are pleased with the way that the idol is shaped up. So that's going to look very much like Tirumala Tirupati is our hope and prayer. So.
Good. And I would also like to tell our devotees that this is going to be a beautiful, gigantic temple. It's going to be a landmark for our area. It's called the Lotus Temple for a reason. It's going to be in the shape of a beautiful lotus with, I believe, 16 petals, Balaji?
That's correct. And it is going to be a magnificent structure. Even though it's going to be a religious structure, it's also going to be of interest to many visitors in the Washington, D.C. area. I can guarantee everybody of that. So.
That's a great point, Balaji. We would like to tell our viewers, and on behalf of Global Television, we would like to tell the devotees here that this temple, SV Lotus Temple, is going to be a great community hub for the Northern Virginia Indian community. It's really a place where the community can come together, not just pray for all the major religious festivals, come together and invoke Lord Sri Venkateshwara Swami, but also it's going to be a great educational and cultural center like it has been over the past 8-9 years. Every major festival, Ugadi to Vishu to Diwali to Holi, we've always had huge festivals where we've had thousands of people turn up every year, and we are going to continue to do that, and we can do that so much better now because we have a huge basement in the temple with an auditorium that can accommodate about 800 people. So we're going to continue to have these cultural programs, giving opportunities for hundreds of school children, classical dance schools and music schools. And also we have several classrooms now in the basement. So we're going to have Lotus Academy, which has been there. It's a school in the temple. It's been there. It's a Sunday school. We will continue to have classes for Kuchipudi, for Kathak, for classical, Hindustani classical music, for Carnatic classical music. So really it's going to be a religious hub, but even better, it's going to be a cultural and an educational hub for the Indian community in the Northern Virginia area.
It is exciting because there is going to be a huge auditorium and a party hall. There will be 2 facilities to rent for folks to come in and actually, engage in some ceremony or any party activity. And then there will be great food. Lotus Temple is known for great food.
Food is very important, isn't it?
Absolutely. And then it's perhaps one of the biggest facilities that you can imagine. It has 30,000 square feet of facilities to support cultural and religious events. So it's phenomenal in that aspect. So
I'm really excited. This means that I actually have a wedding hall for my kids to get married in about 10 years, Balaji.
Yep, let's plan on that, book it right away, because the demand will pick up. I can see that this temple is going to be the hub of all cultural, religious, and educational activities. So
very nice. I'm so excited, and I hope all our devotees and our viewers are excited about SV Lotus Temple. The opening ceremony is here. It's a much awaited. It's a lifetime opportunity for most of us to take part in the Murti Pratishtapana. So we would like to invite everybody, right, Balaji?
आप हिंदी में कहेंगे कुछ?
हाँ जी, हम ग्लोबल टीवी की तरफ से और एसवी लोटस टेम्पल की तरफ से आप सभी को आमंत्रण करते हैं कि आप एसवी लोटस टेम्पल के मूर्ति प्रतिष्ठापन पे ज़रूर आएँ जुलाई 7 से जुलाई 11 तक, और आप आएँ श्री तिरुपति बालाजी के दर्शन लें और उनके आशीर्वाद से हम सभी को हमारी ज़िंदगी में शुभकामनाएं प्राप्त हों, यही हमारी प्रार्थना है।
जय श्रीमन नारायण।
जय श्रीमन नारायण।